Me again. Good morning, my YouTube family. We're gonna talk today. I'm leaving. It's to go to work, and we're gonna talk for a few minutes on the ride to work about what I mentioned in my last video that we're gonna cover, which would be ways to get in and out of the airport as quickly as possible while traveling to the Dominican Republic for your surgery. And of course, obviously, you will gain, you will have this access in the event you choose to go anywhere in the country or internationally. We have all decided, a few of us, I'm referring to my surgery buddies and I, that it would make sense, total sense, to either apply for TSA PreCheck or global entry. And I'll let you know the differences between the two. Pretty much, TSA PreCheck is $85. That's how much they charge for the application fee. And what it does is it gives you the ability to avoid the long TSA lines. It kind of does a pre-background check on you to make sure that you're all good in background wise, to be able to move freely around the country without having the headache, the long lines of those TSA lines. Is it a way for them to probably make money? I'm sure, but do I care? Not at this point, because I want to get in and out of the airport without having to stand in those long lines, or have to take off my shoes, or have to get 10 million bins for to check my electronics, to check how many liquids I have, to toss my liquids. I would suggest looking into getting TSA PreCheck, especially going into different countries or different states is easy. Is easy. It's an easier transition to go to different states versus to go internationally. In any event, just make sure that you look into that. And the main reasons why we decided to look into it is because of coming back. We will be coming back in the country with our faja on, wheelchair service. You know, we're trying to get to our destination as quickly as possible, being uncomfortable, coming back from surgery, having to sit on the plane for the length of time. I have, as I mentioned, 4 surgery buddies. Some of them live in New York. One of them lives in Texas, and one lives in up north in San Fran, Cali area. So that's a long flight. They may experience long overlays. I live here in Miami. It's not that bad for me, but at the same time, you want to get in and out of the airport as quickly as possible. I think one of them did the TSA PreCheck. I did the global entry, and they both require some kind of an interview with TSA. But I did global entry. I was able to apply for global entry, which is $100, and last week, and I got my interview this week, Monday, Tuesday, whatever, at Miami International Airport, and it was 2 questions. I'm sure they did background check on me before they decided to pre-approve me, but they did. I went in, they asked me 2 questions: what I do for a living, and did I travel out of the country to Canada or Mexico within the last 5 years, which I didn't. And then I was approved, and they provided me with a number, ultimately I'm gonna get a card that I'm able to travel with, but it was effective immediately, as well as TSA PreCheck because my husband got it, and last week or a few weeks ago, and he was able to get in and out of those TSA lines real quick. It's like a separate line. The difference between TSA PreCheck and global entry is around the world, they're gonna have these global entry kiosks, and really and truly, you're not even gonna deal with a live individual. All you have to do is just get your passport or your fingerprint or whatever card they assign, and just put it face down, go to the kiosk, you get in and out. So pretty much you're paying 15 extra dollars to be able to get in and out of the country by using a kiosk. I would want that. So that's a suggestion which I wanted to mention to you guys. Another girl, one of my surgery buddy forwarded us a YouTube video of a vlogger who vlogged her journey, and she mentioned to us that coming back from the country out of the DR for surgery was hell, because she was padded with foams in her faja, and she pretty much, even though she was in wheelchair service, she pretty much got checked at every single checkpoint and had to take her faja off, had to put her faja on, and getting in and out of those faja are no joke. Like, I've had a faja here without having surgery in Miami, because we have a store in every corner, and let me tell you something, it is no damn joke to get in and out of them fajas. So I definitely would suggest, she did suggest that do not put any padding in your faja on your way back from surgery, because you will get checked. And she did mention to bring your pain meds with you, because I guess she had like a long flight, and she packed her pain meds in her suitcase, and she she didn't have any pain meds on her when the meds pretty much ran out. So she did that. She suggested that we pack our pain meds in our bags, so that in the event that your flight is delayed or you're connecting, then you'll pretty much have it to use whenever your pain level kicks in or runs out or whatever. You guys know what I mean. Okay, so that's that. Also remember, I know a lot of doctors want you to travel with cash to go out of the country to pay them your balance on your surgery. So make sure you secure your money, the best way you possibly can. And I also know that a lot of surgery, a lot of doctors' assistants will keep your money for you, the balance that you have or whatever, while you're having surgery. So I think that will be able to be kept in a safe place. But I suggest to buy one of those security boxes that I had in my packing video. If you haven't seen it, please go ahead and check that out. What else? Make sure you contact your credit card company in the event that you feel that you're going to use your credit card, to let them know that you will be traveling out of the country, and that so that your card don't get blocked, that you're stuck with no money. And also remember to contact your cell phone carriers. A lot of cell phone carriers nowadays, at least I know for T-Mobile, I can speak for them, they'll allow you to speak, if you have their international plan on, which is $10 a month extra, they'll allow you to speak from T-Mobile to T-Mobile for 5 cents a minute. Data is free. If you call from your cell phone to a landline, that's included, unlimited. Data is unlimited. Also, if you call from your T-Mobile phone to a non-T-Mobile phone, it's $1.99 per minute. Really? Like, who pays that? That's crazy. So make sure you're prepared for that. Of course, Wi-Fi calling is free, so try to download you WhatsApp or another kind of app that allows you to call through Wi-Fi. Okay, so those are a few tips. I don't know what's up with this thing, but anyhow, those are a few helpful tips for you guys to get prepared to have surgery out of the country, whether it's Dominican Republic, whether it's Colombia, or wherever. You know, there's many other great doctors, not only in those regions, that you could look into. By the way, there is a page on Instagram that we follow, and I must give a shout out to the girl that handles this page. Her name, the name of the page is Bella_Barbies, and let me tell you, she covers everything. I do not know if she does this full time, but she covers everything you could possibly think of. I think she also has like a directory, like a plastic surgery directory that allows you to see every single country and whichever doctor is great within that country, like plastic surgery doctor, or you know, dentists within those regions, within different areas, different countries, different states. Like, I mean, she covers every single state, every single country, and I'm sure if the country of choice or the country that you're interested in, it's not on that list, you could probably DM her, and I'm sure it will be added. Like, she has a book. I mean, man, she does it all. Definitely check her page out, and if I have anything else that I remember, oh yeah, your passports and stuff. I'm in the legal profession, so I kind of tried to cross my T's and dot my I's about everything. So what I have done for my entire family and my husband at first would be like, really, is this necessary? Yeah, it is. So what I pretty much do is I always take photocopies of my passports, of whatever passport cards you may have, and what I do is I copy them and I email them to myself, and I created like a subfolder within my email for safekeeping. I learned a long time ago from an attorney of mine that I work for. He told me about this. So in the event that you travel out of the country and you lose your passport for whatever reason, hey, at least they know that you have a copy of it, right? They can't tell me I can't travel back here. You know, at least I have a copy of it. You could pull the number up. You could know it's me. So if in case you are supposed to be in a situation that you either lost your passport, or, you know, get into any incidents whereas your passport, you know, become stolen or missing or who knows what, you will have one in your email. All you have to do is pretty much just find yourself an internet cafe or have a family member get into your email and email you a copy of it. And I have it for all of my kids, for my husband, for myself, and I also have it for any important credit cards that I may have front and back in case I was supposed to lose them. Then I'm able to pull it up and be able to call the credit card company and let them know, hey, this is the situation. Just little tips. It's cold today in Miami, which makes no sense to me. I mean, we're in March. Like, why is it so cold? Anyhow, you guys have a good day. I've uploaded so many videos for you guys. Last night I was working overtime. So make sure you guys check it out. This will be a TSA credit card security type video. As I said before, I don't think I said it, but once you apply for TSA PreCheck or global entry, they assign you with a control number. Once you book your flight, there's like a little tab that you can enter that number within your reservation, so they know that you are already TSA PreCheck, or you have global entry access. I think that's it. Have a good day. See you guys.